Grade 6, this is one that we're working on right now. This is one that we're struggling with, and one that's actually not too difficult. If you draw a picture, the Aleks topic is finding the dimensions of a rectangle given its perimeter and a relationship between sides. Go ahead and give this one a shot if you would. Okay, the length of a rectangle is 6 feet longer than its width. If the perimeter of a rectangle is 76 feet, find its length and width. The first thing is draw a picture. Always start by drawing a picture, and it is of a rectangle, so I am going to draw a large rectangle, and I am going to label it length and width. Usually the longer side is length, and usually the smaller side is width, although it does not matter. Okay, here we go. Let's read the sentence. It says the length is 6 feet longer than its width. That means the length is, we learned is equals 6 feet longer than its width. What does that mean? That means that the length is width and another 6 feet, or the width plus 6. I don't know what the width is yet, but it's width plus 6. I know whatever it is, I'm going to add 6 to it. So actually, I don't actually need this anymore. So I have dimensions of width and width plus 6 and width plus 6. And I'm going to stop the video real quick and ask you, how do you find the perimeter of a rectangle? Hopefully you said that the perimeter is what you get when you add up the length of one side, you add it to the other, you add it to the other, you add it to the other, and you add up all 4 lengths. So the perimeter is really the side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 plus side 4. I'm not even gonna think about the fact that this is 76 feet right now. I'm gonna ignore that for a second. It's gonna come back in just a minute. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this width. This is side 1, and put that here. I'm gonna call this one side 2. Put that here. Put this side 3. Put that here. And this is side 4. We're gonna put that here. And if I draw this out, I get W plus 6 plus, oops, I forgot to add the 6 here, plus W plus 6. And I'm going to add some like terms. I have 1 W, I have 2 W's, I have 3 W's, I have 4 W's. So I'm going to rewrite that as 4W. Here I have 6 and another 6, so I'm going to rewrite that as 12. Now, I know that my perimeter is 76, and that's where I'm going to put that in now. 76 equals 4W plus 12. I'm going to take this whole equation, I'm going to move it up to the top, because this is now what we're going to use to solve for W. So my equation, again, is 76 equals 4W plus 12. And this is what we learned a little bit first semester. How do you now solve this for W? 4 times a number plus 12 is 76. Well, the one method that we used is we used to subtract 12 from both sides. We take this, add 12, and we've got to get rid of it first. We have to make that 0. So we're going to subtract 12 from both sides, draw it across, and I have, now this is gone. This is 0. It equals 0, and if you add 0 to something, you don't need it anymore. So all I have is 4W on this side of the equal sign. 76 minus 12 is 64. You might already know the answer, but if you're not quite sure, I can use division, divide both sides by 4 to get my final answer. This is 1. 1W is just W. 64 divided by 4. Well, that's 16. And my width is 16. So going back up here, I can find what is my width? Well, my width is 16. What's my length? Well, that's got to be 6 more than that. 16 plus 6. 16 plus 6 is 22. So my width is 16 and my length is 22. Okay, that's all we need. Try that out on your own. Good luck.